husband told me he was working late to buy me a surprise anniversary gift, but I found out the surprise was a secret apartment for his mistress, and I was about to make sure he lost both of them in a single night. Listen closely, because this is how you turn a lying man's world into a pile of ashes. I have been married to David for 10 years, and I always thought we were the perfect couple. David is a high-profile divorce attorney who ironically spends his days helping people tear their lives apart while claiming he only wanted to build a future with me. I trusted him blindly until I noticed a recurring charge on our joint credit card for a dry cleaner on the other side of the city. David is very particular about his suits, but he never goes that far for anything. I decided to do a little investigating of my own, and what I found was a digital trail of betrayal that went deeper than I ever imagined. David wasn't just having an affair. He had signed a lease for a luxury penthouse using our shared savings account, and he had been telling everyone that he was divorcing his crazy wife to be with his new 22-year-old assistant named Tiffany. The anger I felt was like a cold fire, but being married to a lawyer for a decade taught me one thing: never get mad. Get evidence. I waited until David told me he was going on a business trip to London, and then I used his secondary laptop to access his private cloud server. I found photos, videos, and even a spreadsheet where he was calculating how much alimony he could avoid paying me by hiding assets in offshore accounts. He thought he was so smart because he knew the law, but he forgot that I was the one who managed all our digital security and passwords for the last 10 years, the night of our 10th anniversary. I knew he was at the secret apartment celebrating with Tiffany. Instead of being at home with me, I didn't send him a crying text or call him 100 times. I just sat on our living room floor and executed my plan. I sent a massive file containing all his illegal tax evasions and offshore account details to the State Bar Association and the Internal Revenue Service. Then I used his own electronic signature to transfer the lease of the luxury penthouse into my name effective. Immediately, I also sent a blank copy of his divorce strategy to every single one of his current high net worth clients, showing them exactly how he was planning to scam them out of their money as well. By the time David returned to the penthouse that night, his keycard didn't work. All his designer clothes were sitting in trash bags in the lobby, and a process server was waiting to hand him papers for a disbarment hearing and a divorce suit that would leave him with absolutely nothing. Tiffany left him the second she realized that the billionaire lawyer was now a broke man under federal investigation. David came crawling to our house at 4 a.m., begging me to listen, saying he was just having a midlife crisis and that I was his true queen. I didn't even look at him through the doorbell camera. I just played a recording of him telling Tiffany how much he hated coming home to me. And then I called the police to report a trespasser. Moral of the story: never try to cheat on the woman who knows where you hide your skeletons, because she won't just find them. She will make them dance in front of everyone.